Engagement's a complex thing to understand because depending upon who you talk to, it's about emotional involvement, attitudes, engagement, time spent with customer, an ad, a medium. It's generally best to think of these as being blended together. So when someone sees an ad in a particular editorial environment, that ad is conditioned by that environment and with their experience with the brand. So someone who sees a Mercedes ad in a motoring section of a newspaper, if they're a Mercedes driver, they'll have a different experience than someone who isn't, who sees it in a completely different context. Now, TV and newspapers also differ in how people interact with them. Television is very powerful with generating emotion because it has sound, it has movement. Newspapers tend to do better with long copy, high attention. This is well known. What isn't appreciated is that TV also can do the rational component and newspapers have an emotional component, and they overlap. The ways in which people interact with them changes the quality of the experience. With TV, it's a relaxed sit-back experience. So people sit back, brainwave activity slows down, and they become much more relaxed, and they're more likely to experience and learn about things peripherally. Newspapers is goal-driven. People actively read, and when they're looking at ads, they spend about twice as much attention as they spend on a television commercial. Which is better? Both, because they're both doing different things. The 2006 Millward Brown study found that the combination of the two, press plus television, produced 85% higher emotional affinity than television alone. Now the interplay is complex. Which medium gets priority depends upon the nature of the decision. For low involvement decisions, where it's low cost, low risk, routine purchases such as confectionery or milk or bread, brand awareness and a certain amount of emotional affinity and connection with the brand is generally sufficient. All you need to know sometimes is this brand is in that category. TV low processing excels at this. What newspapers do is they provide prices, tell people where to get it. High involvement decisions are different, where there's more cost, higher cost, more risk. Brand and emotion is still critically important. People don't spend lots of money without feeling good about the decision. But rational factors become more important. So people spend more attention either to understand how a product works or to justify a decision that's largely emotional. Newspaper can work as a standalone. It can also work as an extension of the television that's hitting different aspects of the same core communication. So for low involvement, you want simple visual, emotional executions. Linking the brand to the category is critical, as is identifying the brand, a point many advertisers still miss. Newspaper and television should share elements, so if you see one, it triggers the other, and they can still work standing alone. High involvement, branding's still essential. People always need to know the brand, but the ad itself can be more complex and more subtle in how it gets that brand message across. It's helpful to have a high impact ad and a challenging ad. When people actually are attracted to the ad and have to work at it a bit, it can get them much more involved with the message. And the ad can provide more information and or tell them where to get more information, pointing them online or to a retailer.